Welcome to Maths Guru Educational Services. If you are studying with us on Maths Guru channel for the first time, kindly hit on the subscribe button so you'll be informed anytime we upload a new video on this platform. Today we are going to calculate a price index. A price index is a statistical measure that tracks changes in the prices of the quantity of commodities over time. We have many price indices. Among these Lasperyre's price index, Paasche's price index, and Fisher's price index that we are required to calculate here. This question is taken from the 12th section of the past question papers we're using. So this, if you check the 12th section, section 12, we have question number 19. I think so, yeah. Question number 19, question number 20, and question number 21. So we are required to calculate the Lasperyre's price index. Let's go there. To calculate the Lasperyre's price index, we use Lasperyre's price index equal to the summation of the current price multiplied by the base quantity over the summation of the base price multiplied by the base quantity, then all multiplied by 100. Now P1, that is P sub 1, this is P sub 1, which represents the current price, and we know that the current year is 1980, so the current price will be all these column. The column we have here will be the current quantity Q1, or this column represents the column for the current quantity, and this will be the base price column, and here will be the base quantity column. To calculate the purchase price index, we use the formula summation P sub 1 Q sub 1 over summation of P sub 0 Q sub 1, and then multiply it by 100. So remember, P sub 1 is the current price, the Q sub 1 is the current quantity, P sub 0 is the base price, that is for 1970, and then the current quantity represents Q sub 1. Now, to calculate the Fisher's price index is quite simple. What we need to do is to take the square root of the product of Lasperyre's price index and Paasche's price index. So once we have found the Lasperyre's price index and the Paasche's price index, we multiply the indices and then take the square root. We get the Fisher's price index. You can pause the video and try it out. All right, let's get there. Remember, we have this as a base price, the base quantity, the current price, and the current quantity. So we're going to use this table for our analysis. So P sub 0 Q sub 0 here simply means base price multiplied by the base quantity. So we're going to have the base price here is 20 and the base quantity is 8. So 20 times 8, we're going to have 160. 50 times 10, we're going to have 500. 40 times 15 is equal to 600. And 20 times 20 is equal to 400. So we need to find the sum, P sub 0, Q sub 0. And this should give us 1660. All right. Now let's find P sub 1, Q sub 0, that is the product of the current price and the base quantity. So we have the current price here and the base quantity. So we say 40 times 8. 40 times 8 will give us 320. 60 times 10 will give us 600. 50 times 15 will give us 750. And 20 times 20 will give us 400. Therefore, the summation of P1 Q sub 0 will give us 2070. All right. Now, P sub 1 Q sub 1. So, P sub 1 is current price, Q sub 1 is the current quantity. So, we're going to multiply this by this. 40 times 6. 40 times 6 will give us 240. 60 times 5 will give us 300. 50 times 15 will give us 750 again. 20 times 25 will be equal to 500. And when we do the summation, we're going to have P summation P sub 1 Q sub 1 to be equal to 1790. All right, the last column here, we're going to have P sub 0 Q sub 1, that is the base price multiplied by the current quantity. So the base price is 20 here for A, and the current quantity is 6. So we multiply 20 by 6, and that is going to give us 120. 50 by 5 is going to give us 250. Then we have 15 multiplied by 40, and that is going to give us 600. And then 25 multiplied by 20 will give us 500. Now we're going to sum this again, summation P sub 0 Q sub 1, and this is going to be equal to 1470. Now let's go to the calculation proper. Remember, the Lasperyre's price index is given by summation P sub 1 Q sub 0 over summation P sub 0 Q sub 0 multiplied by 100. Now we're going to substitute. We have the summation of P sub 1 Q sub 0 here, which is equal to 2070. Then we divide it by the base price multiplied by the, okay, we have 1660. That is P sub 0 Q sub 0. The summation is here. And then multiply it by 100. And we're going to have 124.6988 and so on. So when we approximate this, we're going to have 124.699. And let's check for our answer. This will be equal to A, all right, which is 124.699. So the correct answer is A. Now let's work out the second question. Like to use another ink here. Purchase price index. Remember, the purchase price index is given by summation P1 Q1 over the summation of P sub 0 and Q sub 1. So we're going to have, okay, multiply it by 100. Sorry, you have to multiply it by 100. So this is going to give us the summation of P sub 1 Q sub 1 is 1790. So we're going to divide this by P sub 0 Q sub 0 summation, okay, the sub 1 summation, and that is 1470. Then multiply it by 100. Please do that very well. Confirm what we have here. So this is going to give us 121.7687. This is approximately 121.77. All right, let's check our answer. 121.77. So the correct answer is B, 121.77. Now, the last question, the Fisher's Price Index. Let's go there. To calculate Fisher's Price Index, remember we said we are going to simply take the square roots. Let me use this. The square roots of what we have in Lasperyre's price index, 124.699 multiplied by Paasche's price index, 121.77. So multiply this by this and take the square roots quickly. We're going to have 123.225. 123.225. This is approximately 123.23 as the correct answer. So let's check our answer. 123.23. All right, so the correct answer is D, which is 123.23. Thank you for joining us on Maths Guru channel. Please don't forget to subscribe so you will be updated whenever we upload another video. Thank you.